everyone. It's day 24 of GoFundMe Challenge, and today I wanted to speak about my soul's purpose. So, our vulnerability lies our strengths, and so I actually very grateful for my mom and for the whole path and everything what stemmed from her and her mom, because my life purpose is to help women to heal their wounds, their mothers, daughters' wounds. And one of the courses, it was written that wounded daughters make wounded mothers. So the fact that I made choices, relationships where I couldn't have children, it was because I somewhere long time ago swore myself not to be an angry mom. And I said, if I'm gonna be an angry mom, I would rather never have children. So I kind of put a spell on myself. And if I really had children when I was young, I most likely would have been doing the same things that my mom did or her mom did. So I realized that in order to become a conscious parent, especially a conscious mom, if you had difficult childhood and you, let's say if you don't have children yet, but if you're planning to have children, even if you have now, I would say you have to look within. It is very, very important. You have to find out your wounds. You have find out your unconscious programs, because all the emotions that are unlived, all the hurt that you hid and did not look, your children are going to bring back. They're there actually to create those situations so that all this anger, hurt, victim, despair, abuse, all that, if that was not healed, if that was not sorted, it's going to come back. So I would say for any women, especially young women planning to be mothers, or if you can't create a relationship, if you believe you can't create relationship to have family, if you have other half who doesn't want children for some reason and you really want, if you have young children but something constantly triggers you and the situation is really difficult, I would say look within, start meditating, start questioning, get psychologists or psychotherapists. You need to look within, not to pass your wounds to your children. And the purpose, like I said, to increase awareness in the mother's daughters relationship and wounds is very important. Actually, those all unconscious patterns, those all unconscious behaviors, everything what sabotages you stem from mothers and daughters relationship. And it's not about blaming, it's about that when you discover why things happen the way they happen, when you find the method and the way to heal, you become powerful because you can spread this knowledge further. Another thing, all this unconsciousness which we're passing on to our children and again, that what actually destroys our planet, our environment, dehumanizes us. And I would say that giving schools goal is to awaken all the living beings, is to expand consciousness. And so for me, my own personal soul goal, it matches very nicely, because my deepest wish is to free myself from unconscious programs and patterns, which is what we're doing in school during practices, and also to start acting from subtle bodies where all the answers come, all the information come, and you become really, really powerful. I would say learn to meditate and go in stillness. And then you could look at the whole thing two ways, I would say. This could be many, many ways, but I would recommend two ways. First of all, remember yourself as a child. Remember and feel when you were the strongest, when you were in your power, what you were doing that. Were you the game leader? Were you drawing? Were you singing? Were you dancing? Were you opening up in nature? Or maybe you were very good with drawing, maybe constructing, what made you boss, leading people, or maybe supporting somebody, really, really look at yourself, because we all come with gifts, with talents, multiple ones. And as a kid, before we are, too conditioned and too domesticated, we know who we are without any words and concepts. So, one part, do an inventory of your childhood strengths and everything what makes you strong. Try to detect the age, when it was like you were buzzing, joyful. So for that, I would advise to go into stillness meditation or any sort of grounding and centering meditation, and remember those times. Second thought, second part is to look at what actually now triggers you, makes you angry, stops you, how you procrastinate, when you procrastinate, what builds in you tension, what action, is it in relationship, at work, outside with people, and where are these tensions so bad that get angry, or stressed, or anxious, or worried. What are your fears? What's triggering you? What's bothering you? These are actually mental programs that don't allow, or that stand between your soul purpose, your spirit, your power, and you. So I would suggest to make inventory of your gifts, of your talents, and of the things that stand between you and what you want to do. Write down that. And then there are practices. How could that be tackled and overcome? But these are all the obstacles. These are the mountains that you have to learn to deal with, climb over, because with climb each mountain you grow and you come closer to your purpose. That's it from me today. If you have any questions, write in the comments below, and start subscribing and watching my videos. Take care. Bye bye.